always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart, no little by little here. I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get to city of mine. How I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
What's up, YouTube? This is Traveling Tony. I'm gonna do a quick live, maybe 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. I'm gonna talk about my experience buying land in Tanzania, and I'll be explaining some things like the 99-year lease. So everyone knows the 99-year lease is not for 99 years. You refresh it every 99 years. Not you, but the next generation refreshes the lease on the land, and so on and so forth. And that's how you keep the land within your family. It's very simplistic. I was explaining this. I'm gonna make a video addressing these same things because my live stream audience is different from my video audience, even though some people transfer over, but whatever. My YouTube channel is a little wonky because I've been doing live streams and videos. It's going back and forth. But so I'm going to explain to you guys, when you buy land, right? This is what I was also told. You can, after you buy the land, you can take a loan out on the land to start building your house or your business or whatever you're doing, and then you just pay the land back. What some people do is they buy the land and they'll build an apartment building, right? But they'll take the loan out from the land to add to the apartment building and build that up. People do that in America. I think it's called leveraging, if I'm not mistaken. I'm new to this whole real estate thing. I'm gonna show you guys some of the clips, just a couple clips. This is the land I got. You excited, Lucy? We are at the property. We are all here at the property. So that dude's super cool. That's the guy I bought the land from. Very cool dude. He's in my thumbnail. He's been very helpful throughout the process. He's actually been like, his lawyer was very cool. He owns a lot of land, many different plots. He owns like whole areas, like 20 acres, shit like that. Crazy. So he found me a cool plot of land. He has so many plots of land, but he found a good one. I really enjoyed this land in particular. I'm also going to show you guys the house I'm building, and I'll tell you the price. This is just the first draft of the house. The house so I get the second draft on Monday. After I get the second draft, I will ask for whatever changes, if there's any, because I already made changes from the first draft. The first draft, he forgot to add in my house my gym, and I added a salon for my wife to where she can, do family hair, shave my head, do my beard, stuff like that, whatever, right? So I added that to the design, so he had to redraw that, and that's going to be ready tomorrow. Another thing, your engineer, your builder, I'm trying to get all this out. I didn't prepare too well. I got some videos, but your engineer, your builder has to get a building permit from the local government, right? That's not on you. That's on the engineer and the builder. So the total cost for the engineer and the builder to draw up your house, your compound, all that stuff, depending on how big your house is. Since mine is 2 stories, you're gonna pay more. It's a longer process when you're building a 2-story, 3-story house. The more floors you have, the more they're gonna fuck with you, pretty much. Like the more the local government's gonna want money, they're gonna want their hands in it, whatever, you gotta pay people off. Nowhere is perfect. For this country, you got to grease palms. It's not ridiculous or anything. It'll be like maybe $100 or $30. You just grease some palms. People leave you alone. They're like, cool, whatever. Especially when you're Mzungu, we're gonna garnish a lot of attention. Just because they don't know. Let's say, for example, they don't know I'm Mzungu, but they know I'm not Tanzanian. So they see this West African dude here chilling, whatever. That's how they perceive me. They don't perceive me as an American until they speak to me. And even then, they'll think I'm Nigerian or something or whatever. But let me show you this other clip. I've officially bought this property. It is mine. Ooh, I'm sweating like a milk dud. Damn. Ooh, it's crazy. It's hot.
That is it.
But yeah, that was me pretty much buying after I bought the land. Obviously, I didn't put all the clips in there because I'm doing a video about this. This live probably be like an hour. If anyone wants to hit the link, ask questions, that's cool. Now I'm going to show you my design for my house. Here it is. This is the design for my house. Hold on, let me drop this camera. I like it. It's cool. I based it on some other designs I've seen. So in the compound, there's going to be the main house, which is that. And then there's going to be a servant quarters, which is the little house to the side. So servant quarters, that is where your nanny, your maid, your house girl, whatever, they live to the servant quarters. The servant quarters, you have like a bedroom, a living room, a kitchen. It's just a mini house, a 1-bedroom little mini house. Cool. You can make them bigger if you want, but I'm not paying to make my servant quarters like very, very extravagant. It's going to be nice, of course, but I'm not going to add air conditioners and shit to that or whatever. No, because electricity is very expensive here. What else I want to tell you guys about this process? Oh, building. A lot of people think building is cheap. It is cheap compared to America, but there are minimum prices for these materials, right? So concrete has a minimum price, steel has a minimum price, all this stuff has minimum prices. So I got quoted for my compound between like $120,000 to about almost $200K. Now, I know people, oh, that's so much, but that's so much space. The house is huge. I mean, that's a great deal. Even if you're building in Dominican Republic, it's going to cost you more. You know what I'm saying? For that type of house, a huge house. I've lived in small houses in Dominican Republic where they wanted, $250,000, $200K for a small 2-bedroom house. That's a 4-bedroom house with all different types of other rooms and stuff. I'm building. I'm not going to disclose everything I'm building, but just the basics. Now, people were saying I paid too much for my land. I did not. I obviously I live here, right? So I have the time to inquire, right? I inquire about things that are outside of my understanding as a foreigner. My wife is only 24, so she doesn't know all this stuff. She graduated college like a couple years ago. So, oh, what's up, Ozzy? Salute. Thank you, Nubian Pharaoh. Just trying to build my generational wealth. So what I actually plan on doing, I'll get back into the thing as well. But what I actually plan on doing is buying multiple plots of land. Not yet. After I build my house, obviously I can't afford to do all of that. So I'm going to build my house, get a car, and then I'm going to start buying plots of land for my children. So in the future, they'll own land in Dar es Salaam. And I'm going to keep doing that because you could get really cheap land. You can get cheap land for like $5,000, $10,000, but it's not going to be in the best area. So for me, location is very important. I have a wife, child, family members come see me. I have a lot of female family members come see me. So obviously, I don't want them walking in the dark and stuff like that. I want them to be in a well illuminated area. Also, another thing you guys want to be concerned with. Damn, I should have uploaded some other clips, but in my searching for houses videos, you see the areas, right? So my first video, the first house, the first land, searching for land, excuse me, the first plot of land was nice or whatever, right? But what you guys have to be aware of are your neighbors, right? So that house, for example, that's going to be a really nice house. In pretty much any neighborhood, it's gonna, like in Mbezi, Masaki, whatever, it'll be a normal house. But depending where you live, like the area in my first video about looking for land, all those houses were fucked up houses. They were like the Swalini people, as they call them, right? So with that being said, you get people that might be jealous. You got this beautiful house and everybody else's house is like fucked up, huts and stuff like that. So my wife was just, informing me, you want to make sure you have a good area, especially if you're building a nice house. Now, if you're not building the nicest house, then nobody's going to care, whatever. It's just one of those things like you come in there and you're like presidential house and everybody else is in the hut. Especially, me, I don't go outside and like talk all the time. I'm focused, on what I'm doing. So I'll be in my mind. So sometimes people may think I'm very serious or whatever, but I'm always thinking about what I'm gonna do, my next venture, try to plan out well. But yeah, so land land near the tarmac, right? The main road is going to cost more. That's just what it is. If you live near the main road, you're going to pay more money and you're going to get a smaller plot of land. Now, if you're in the boonies, like if you got to go through like zigzags, cut through, dirt roads or whatever, it's going to be a lot cheaper and you're going to get a bigger plot of land. The only thing is you're going to be in more local areas. So it'll be people who've had land for years, family land, whatever, incomplete houses, things of that nature. And you may not be the most comfortable in those areas, especially if, for me, I'll be okay because my wife is Tanzanian. So like, it's cool to always translate. I know a little Swahili, it's not a problem. But if you're coming here new to this country and you're investing, because Wanda from Tanzania Diaspora Connect, she was informing me about the 51% on buying land for business in Tanzania. You go in with the local or whatever. And I think I talked to Tim from T3, and I think I know they bought a resort in Bagamoyo. I'm gonna get to your comment in a second. They bought a resort in Bagamoyo, and he has like 4 acres, I believe, and like other Americans went in on this resort also. So he has his own set of 4 acres, and the other Americans might have 4 acres as well, and 4 acres, 3 acres, 2 acres, whatever. I didn't get into the particulars of his personal purchase because it's not. I don't really like to ask people too personal questions, especially about their finances and stuff like that. And he does the same. We have mutual respect. Very cool guy. Like I always talk very positively about him. Cool family, everything. That's true. Buying multiple lands is the way to go, especially along the coast of Dar. Bagamoyo is cheap. It's going to be a big city in a few years to come. I also want to. Yeah, see, that's where T3 and his wife have land at, Bagamoyo. So I'm going to buy land for my kids in Bagamoyo and probably Kigamboni, because those are like right now those are like the cheaper areas, but Bagamoyo is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. You got to go far to get to Bagamoyo. But yeah, definitely that's my goal. I was sitting back thinking about it. What is this? Oh shit! What up, Chris?
What it do, man?
What it do, bro? Did you see the clip? Well, I already showed you what I bought and shit anyway. like
Yeah, yeah,
doing
you showed
testing.
me.
But didn't I show you the land? I thought I put it in your group.
Yeah, yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you now. Okay, okay. Yeah, I showed you like
Yeah.
the video I showed you. I didn't even put on here. I'm gonna add that to an actual video and
Y-
explain more. Explain the same thing I'm explaining now. It's just gonna be in a regular video. But how you
Hey,
doing, bro?
hey, I was thinking about this.
What's up?
You know how I think you can get that land for more than 99 years?
Uh-huh.
You heard me?
Yeah, how?
Put that motherfucker in the trust.
Put it where? What you
In
say?
a
In a
trust.
trust?
Yeah.
I don't know how trusts work out here. I'm going to. I'm doing this as I'm learning, like, so this is where I'm at right now in the process. So I know a little bit about building. Pretty much what I got is like where I'm up to in the process. This is where I'm at currently, you know what I'm saying, in the building process. I haven't started yet. So even when you're building, right? So they have to, your engineer has to agree, you and the engineer have to agree on whatever, right? The final product.
Hmm.
Then has to finish the digital thing. So I'll have like a digital like view video of my land and how it's gonna look like or whatever. But he has to finish that. Then he has to take that to the local office and get the building permit. The building permit's gonna have like my wife's name, the builder's name, whoopty whoop, all that stuff. But project commencement has to be for next month. Whatever. I guess they're pretty serious about some of this shit. So what I was told is if you build a one-story house, they're not that serious. You build a one-story house, you don't have to even go through the local board. Like there's so many different boards you got to go through. And another thing people might want to know when buying land is depending on your soil is depending on how much you're going to pay to build. So if you have like clay soil on your land, it's going to be harder for them to build. So they have to. It's called soil topography, right? So they're
Hmm.
going to have to do a bunch of different bullshit, which is going to cost more money. Like basically like redo the whole land, like bring in different dirt and stuff like that, and that's going to cost. And
Yeah.
now another thing. So if you live in the boonies, when they're building, if they have to drive through a bunch of bullshit, small ass little roads, they're gonna charge you for that too. They're gonna charge you for that transportation, the inconvenience fees. You're gonna pay for that. Now, if you live more along a main road and your area is cool, then it's cheaper. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? There's so many different factors
But
that they
but
don't
it's
really
more
talk
expensive
about.
to buy the
Huh?
prime. It's more expensive to buy that prime real estate where everybody at.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you're paying more up front, but on the back end, you're going to be saving money because, like I said, if you don't have prime real estate and they got to go through jungle and shit, you know what I mean, and your ground is fucked up, or whatever, it's going to cost you. So, like, okay, there was a plot of land that was actually, I think, 100 square meters bigger than what I bought, right?
Hmm.
But it was super uneven. It was like at like a 90-degree angle. I don't know if you've seen the video day one, right?
Hmm.
With that, you have to even the ground. They have to level the ground. That costs a lot. I was even talking to the engineer about it because I seen like a house that was like, well, a plot of land that was like crazy slanted, and he thought that was my plot of land at first because it's near my house. I'll record it and I'll show it in the video. But he was like, man, building there would be damn near impossible. You know what I'm saying? You have to take into account how the land is looking, all that stuff. So what I did was I pay the extra money just so I
Hmm.
don't have to deal with the bullshit on the back end. You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, cool. This land is cool. It's good, cool. When you're getting shit for like hella cheap, you gotta question it a little bit. Like, why is this shit? Why is this land so huge and so cheap? What's up? You know what I mean?
How,
like, what's up?
how much you pay for how much the land running like for the average person?
For
Like
wait, what do you mean average person?
Like,
Like
okay, let's say if I want to come out there and get me some land, I don't want to get into your expenses and how much it costs in the public. You know what I mean?
no, for me, I paid 40K for my land. I already said it or whatever. So,
Okay.
but but you can get land for like 5,000, but it's
Hmm.
not going to be prime real estate. Like I said, it's going to be boonies. So you can get land in the boonies. You know what I'm saying? Or Bagamoyo. Like, oh, let me read this comment. Like they're talking about T3 and me. Yes, boy, resort. When you going to invite T3 on your podcast, I enjoy interviews. So actually, Tim invited me to his podcast. I just didn't text him back because I dropped my phone in the toilet and I've been on my Samsung.
Dude, you really mad about that phone, man.
Yo, this
You
shit cost me
haven't.
$400 to fix. I'm sick. I could have did. You know how much dumb shit I could have did for $400? I could have fun for $400. You know what I mean? This is just to fix my phone. I didn't even get to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather eat hella snacks and have the bubble guts with my $400 and just waste it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? At least I enjoyed it.
this dude
But
here, he's harping on that $400. He don't want to let it go.
no, I'm not letting it go, man. I'm mad. But I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. I will let it go. I will let it go. It's cool. Shit
Nah,
happens.
it's gonna return, and you ain't letting it go.
That's why I'm on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I get my 95 cents a day from YouTube. You know what I mean? And I do a video, I might get, $3 that day. So,
Yeah,
dude,
but but
are you,
but but but
huh?
so how many acres it is for that 40K in that
Well,
prime?
I have a
Yeah,
little, I got prime real estate, so I don't have an acre, right? So I have a little over a quarter acre, like 30% of an acre, right?
yeah,
So for me, but you can get, like, for what I paid, you could get like 2 acres or acre and a half or whatever, 2 acres, depending, 3 acres even. If you go to Bagamoyo, you could get a bunch of land for the low. Like they're talking like this, like Nubian was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that. The Dar es Salaam is transforming. So even if you buy land in the shitty area, in the next 15 years, it's gonna be popping. You know what I'm saying? It's just
yeah,
Africa is starting to get shine now. Like you see how Kenya is getting all this attention. All that's doing is, increasing Kenya's money, the infrastructure, GDP. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna keep building the country. So Kenya's already dope as far as infrastructure. It's only gonna get better. Same with
man. We've been giving Kenyan money, and they still ain't doing nothing with that money.
well, these and this is just honest. These African countries are corrupt. Like they're not like killing people corrupt like America, but they are like, hey, I'm gonna tax you extra, you know what I mean, and get my little cut out of this shit. So yeah,
Tanzania was when they had their good president, they was striving fast, man. But
yeah,
Tan,
yeah.
Tan-
That's what
they
McAfee, yeah,
they
for
was
McAfee.
doing right with the money when America cut them off with the bread. Shit, Tanzania was building, but when they got that new president, I don't know, man. Somebody might did some crazy stuff, man, to Tanzania because they was progressing real fast.
Yeah, they definitely did. They definitely did that on purpose. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I don't want no smoke. You don't know these shits be getting clipped and shit. But yeah, Magafuli was kind of like a prophet for. Oh, you got a question? Somebody or a statement? Free game. Depend on places. His question is like someone trying to ask how much it costs to rent an apartment. Yeah, exactly, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like,
Yeah, but you want to put it out in layman's terms, like for the audience to for they can get encouraged to see what to look into. I'm not asking for a roundabout price or anything.
mhm. So what people need to do is, if they're interested, they need to you can contact a realtor, or You can for Tanzania anyway. I don't know. Kenya is probably easier just to contact a realtor. Kenya is very advanced with technology. They're very up to date. They're on YouTube, all types of stuff. So it's probably easier in Kenya. Definitely has to be easier in Kenya. And you could just, I think you could just do it as a foreigner by yourself. You don't need a local in Kenya. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure though. That's why so many digital nomads are going to Kenya, and it's more advanced technologically. But this place is just very quiet, very chill, very very family orientated. That's why I really like it. But yeah, you're right. So I guess the way I could explain it for the audience to so they can understand it is prime real estate, right? So if you're buying land in Micocheni, it's going to cost you $100,000 to $250,000 or more. You know what I'm saying? But Micocheni, that's the happening place. Tanzania, Dar es Salaam is only going to keep evolving, bro. Since I've been here, they've evolved so much, bro. It's been going crazy out here. It's been
Yeah.
going crazy. Oh, I
My,
got some more.
my granddad used to say, "Boy, I ain't got to worry about coming to the city, but the city got to worry. I got to worry about the city coming to me."
That's true. That's true. The city. Oh yeah, yeah. People, yo, and that's the thing. Like I'm seeing, even when I was in the boonies, I was seeing some nice houses in some of the areas. It's just I didn't want to live in a place where you gotta like where it's very difficult to find. You gotta go through some bullshit. Like, oh man, like some of those areas, bro, that I was showing in the video where it was so difficult to find the land. It wasn't even if you tried to request, it was just crazy. It's not even showing on the map, nothing. But yeah, I would say if people want to get a good deal, you could get somewhere in Bueni, Bagamoyo. So I guess if you're trying to spend between like five and like maybe $10,000, $20,000, those would be the places you'll go in one in Bagamoyo. But if you're gonna spend more, then you could get a little bit closer to the main road. Like my house is like maybe like a city block and a half from the main road. You know what I'm saying? My land. But when you coming out here, you bought your ticket already, right? To come to East Africa.
Man, yeah, I bought my ticket, but I'm like, man, we might just got to go to Tanzania, dog. Like, but Pat was like, nah, we can't do it because we ain't gonna have no time.
Do it next year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Come back.
I want to come out there and just experience that thickness, dog.
Boy,
Man.
bro, you so young. You got hella time, bro. Like, you got hella time.
Dude, we like the same age.
How old are you?
30.
Okay, I'm a few years. Yeah, 33. We about the same age. But you still got time though. You could do it next year. We don't even turn 40 for a minute, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You got people that are way older just discovering this stuff. We're like anomalies doing all this. You know what I'm saying? You don't see too many young cats like that do it. Most of the people I see are older, but they'd be
facts.
cool though. They'd be cool. They'd be cool. You see some young cats out here, but they're usually from like the UK, young brothers and stuff out here. UK. You see a lot of people from the UK out here. This is their stomping ground. But more Americans are coming as well though. I might next year if you come to Tanzania that'll be cool. But if you go back to Kenya next year, I might pull up. It just depends. The only reason I'm not pulling up is because I'm spending, a lot of money in building this house every month. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have it built in 2 years or less. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only
Man,
gonna read.
man, we need to meet you somewhere, man. We gotta pull up on my boy, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I got time. I'm around. I'm in Dar es Salaam. I'm not leaving Dar es Salaam for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get this stuff built. I gotta get this stuff built. Let me see. Is there anything else I can show? But yeah, man. Like let me show you this right here. See that? I'm excited, man. I like the style of it. You know what I'm saying? I
How
like the
many
style.
bedrooms?
So I did 4 bedrooms, but there's a gym, there's a saloon he's adding, a barbershop, whatever, hair salon, whatever. Um, it's 2 living rooms, the living room downstairs, living room upstairs. I don't know where the gym is going to be. I think it's going to be upstairs because I told him I wanted my gym to overlook outside. So when I'm running on the treadmill, I can just look out the window. You know, it's like second best to running outside. I can't run outside here. It's too hot for that bullshit.
Man, come on here, man.
Bro, it's too hot. Yo, okay, you come out.
Bro,
Let's go
it's
running
hotter
outside.
in the bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. It
Okay.
was so hot. It was so hot, bro. It was so hot this last summer, bro. Oh my god, bro. It was just so hot in America, bro. I'm talking about the hottest I ever. I'm from the South, dirty South. When I tell you it was the hottest I ever experienced, it was like 110 the whole summer, like even at night.
Damn. Damn. But okay, when you come out here, we're gonna go for a run during the day. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
After we finish, you're gonna be my color. You know what I'm saying? You're like,
But you know,
damn.
look, you know, I'm light skinned, you know.
That shit gonna
Yeah.
tear you up. That's like crazy.
You know, but that part of the world is higher up in altitude.
But it's cool. Like I see a lot of people running outside. I just haven't
Come
tried
on.
it. Yeah.
You from New York, that's why.
Yeah, I'm like I like the heat, but sometimes it's just like hellfire hot. You know what I'm saying? It's just way too hot, bro. Like it's
Bro,
like
it
damn.
was like that the whole summer. Bro, last summer, it didn't rain for about 60 days in a row.
You go,
Whoo.
you gonna do some vlogging when you're in Nairobi? When you going? Next month?
No, April.
April. You gonna do some vlogging?
I really want to do the blogging in Tanzania, though. I ain't gonna lie.
But Kenya's like in the algorithm, so Nairobi your shit is gonna go across more screens because of the
Yeah.
search engine. So Nairobi's a good place to start vlogging, man. You know, get some vlog content in. So
Man,
you
we
can
gonna have to get you out there, man. We can't. We got to get you out there, man.
I haven't been to Nairobi in a minute, man. Wait, let me see.
Man, we
Okay,
gonna have to pay for your ticket or something.
wait. We missed Michael Foley. He's from the same state region where Tony's wife from. Rest up. Nah, I can't leave, bro. My wife's pregnant, dog. She like 4 months, 5 months. So I'm over here just kicking it with her. You know what I'm saying? Just in case she need me. You know what I mean? After my baby's out, then I'll be like traveling more and stuff like that.
No, you ain't.
But
No, you
probably
ain't.
not. Honestly, probably. I'm so invested in my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm so invested in my
You ain't
family.
going nowhere for a while, bro.
Oh wow! At least until my house is done. After my house is done, look. After I build my house, I get them a car. I already bought them land. You know what I mean? I already bought my family land, building my house, get them a car. Then I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, and this is all me. You know what I mean? These are my requirements for me to go out and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is
I'm
just so
gonna
I know.
ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. Did you use the your GI loan?
No, you can't use your GI Bill outside of America.
Fuck, that's crazy. So you can fight outside America, but you can't use shit anywhere you want to.
And it's not GI Bill, it's your VA loan. Excuse me, I'm over here. You
VA.
can use your GI Bill anywhere. I'm sorry. You can
Yeah,
use your GI Bill anywhere. That is for college. You know what I'm saying? But your
yeah.
VA loan, you cannot use outside of America. Like even me, as 100%, I'm exempt from property tax, but that's in America. So here I have to pay property tax. You know what I'm saying? That's just in America. That's a different. All my benefits are in America. The only benefit I get out here is the dollar is stronger. You know what I'm saying? But like in America, I probably would be living more comfortably because of the benefits, like no property tax, shit like that. You know what I mean? But food is more expensive. There's other things that are more expensive in America that I'm not willing to give up.
I think you miss America.
Hell no.
I
No,
think
you
you
know
miss.
what? The only thing I miss about America is the vape pens, and I could get that in Thailand. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
think
I'll
I
probably
think you low key miss being in America, man. You know, it's nothing like America, bro. It's really not.
nah.
Say
There's nothing like
say what you
America.
want,
America
bro.
is own
America
game.
is the
I
best
would say
country.
America outside of Africa, America is probably the best place for people of African descent. Because I mean, like, I'm American. I mean, I'm doing pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Yeah,
do better in America financially than most places because we have an equal opportunity to make just as much money as anyone else. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If you put in the work, if you put in the work. But the same can't be said for places like Brazil, Colombia, DR. You know what I mean? When you're of African descent,
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
lot harder. It's
yeah.
way harder. It's way harder. So that's why I say America. Like, yeah, I do give it up to America for making gaining your wealth so you can leave. You know what I'm saying? So
America is the best country in the world, man. It
yeah,
it it, it,
yes, yes.
it ain't no comparing, man. Like even with the laws, you know, like
I don't agree with the laws though. Some
bro,
some of the some of the laws. Excuse me. I'm sorry. As far as like America is the greatest country in the world because like let's say you die in the hospital or something like that. That hospital has to pay your family or whatever. You know what I mean? If you die in the hospital in some of these other countries, it's over. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Oh well, you died. Oh well, we're not giving
yeah,
you nothing. It's another
yeah,
dead person. Fine. I mean,
yeah,
there's no. So I would say America, as far as like structural, has the best structural shit. Just even how things work. It's an order of things in America. Customer service is amazing. Everything's amazing. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like these other places is so far back in time, it takes forever. You know what I mean? Just to order food and stuff like that. They also don't have the same attention to detail that we do. Because I'm being unbiased here, right? So I'm
yeah,
saying so people understand what they're getting into. I'm not selling some false reality. It's not a
yeah.
dream. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care that much to do it. But yeah, man. So yeah, you're gonna give up structural shit. But the thing is, for family building, it's just so much better here. Let me hit this comment. I wish TZ could build infrastructure in Arusha. I like chill weather. The Dar's too hot for me. I like Arusha weather. I want to take crazy dollars around. Yeah, my wife been actually regretting that we didn't buy land in Arusha. But I think, and this is just not what I think, the vitamin D from the sun you get in Dar es Salaam affects your mood in a positive way. So, that's why people always like smiling and shit like that, feeling good, getting a good sweat, walking away. It sucks or whatever, but you still feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's very healthy for your body, getting that good sweat in, walking, whatever. I know
Yeah,
you work out, Chris. So,
yeah, you right, bro. That vitamin D. But let me ask you this: is most people in dark light skin or dark skin?
it's a mix. It's a mix. It's a mix of light skin, dark skin, caramel, all types of different shades of people. You know what I mean? There's people that are mixed, there's albinos, there's all different types of people here in Dar es Salaam. There are people that bleach their skin in Dar es Salaam, Kenya, and Uganda. That is a thing. I don't know what started it. I don't know the origin of skin bleaching.
White
Um,
supremacy. I mean,
huh?
white supremacy.
White
Look,
supremacy. Yeah, I don't know how they got them to do it because I don't is it I wonder if it's an Africa problem in itself. It's not, it can't just be an Eastern African problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm
it was
sure
an
it's,
American problem for a while.
oh yeah, people were bleaching their skin
Boy,
in America. Talk
no,
about
no, boy, nigga, back in the day in Louisiana, oh my God, boy, you get threw in the trash if you was dark. Your color, boy, you get your ass thrown in the
oh
trash.
yeah,
Get that
oh
baby
yeah,
away from me.
yeah. They like the Creole babies over there.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah. Now it's stopped, but they don't do that shit no
I mean?
more. But you know, uh, because they'll get on you now. You know what I mean? In America, dark skin is in, you know, but but um, yeah, man, and down south, just down south, period. Shit, same thing happened in Tanzania. Same thing happened down
I
south in
forgot about
America.
it. Yeah, I
Boy,
did.
it
No,
was bad. Boy, my grandmother didn't like my great great grandmother was darker than anybody you can probably see in Tanzania right now. But she hated my grandma because she was dark. my
no.
mother's mom, boy,
Huh?
colorism
I hate.
colorism was big in America.
I hate colorism. That's where it started, But I hate colorism. Let's see. I was referring to free game status in South Africa. 110 is crazy. That's hotter than Dar. Dar has diverse people. It's almost close to South Africa, I would say. No, yeah, that is true. There is it's very similar as far as like diversity, but they don't have the segregation like South Africa. Like light skinned and dark skinned people are kicking it. I didn't see that in Johannesburg. I didn't see light skinned people like you and me just hanging out. Having a
Yeah.
good. I seen light skins with other light skins, or maybe like a lighter brown skinned person, but they were never with like very dark people like me. Oh, peace. What up, bro? How you doing, family? Hope everything's good, man. We just here chopping it up. I'm gonna stay on for like 20 more minutes. I know they say I need longer lives and stuff, but I'm just not that invested, bro. And YouTube ain't paying me enough.
Bro, you gotta see it through, bro.
YouTube
You
ain't
gotta
paying
see it through. But
me.
we can talk about some content creating in the group.
Oh yeah, yeah. We can also too. We can even even when you're in Kane, we could also co-stream like how I do with everybody else, and
Yeah,
you could just say because you're gonna learn a lot, right? There's a lot you don't know, you haven't experienced. Just like when I came here, I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you're gonna learn a lot. So I'm very interested in seeing what you learn while you're in Kenya. Where you feel enlightened from. Because you're not going just for women, you want to experience the culture being around your people. So,
yeah. I'm gonna ask you
uh,
this. And what
mhm.
I'm gonna say this. South Africa. So man, South Africa is messed up,
South
man.
Africa, what?
It's so messed up in South Africa, man.
It's not for me.
It
I just don't like the segregation type shit. You see, they talk, yeah, it's still kind of segregated. It's too Eurocentric for me. I'm
it
not.
yeah
I'm good.
yeah. It's Eurocentric and
You cut out for a second. You're gonna have to repeat that whole sentence. It's Eurocentric and what? Oh, he got kicked. But yeah, it's a little too Eurocentric for me, man. I'm too dark to be in Eurocentric places. I don't fit in, and that's just the realness of it. Here we go. Oh, yeah,
it's
man.
it's very Eurocentric and tribalistic at the same time. Boy, that's a bad combination. Boy,
You
that's
know
a
what's
bad.
crazy? Like here, people don't even care what tribe you are. Like I be asking my wife whenever we have like someone work for us or whatever, a nanny or one of the girls come braid her hair or whatever. I ask like, "Oh, what tribe is that girl?" She'll be like, "Oh, I'll ask her next time." They don't care, they don't even
Yeah.
care. They don't even care. In South Africa, each race stays separately mixed. So a color term for South Africa, a little different, black, white. So, yeah, man, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I did not like that. They were acting like how the Chinese and the Middle Easterners treat blacks in Africa. They stated themselves, we over here, they over there, you know what I'm saying? But here you'll see all different colors of people congregating, talking, hanging out, having fun. Even people's families, there's some lighter people, whatever, whatever. It doesn't. People are mixed. There are people that are mixed with some Chinese or white or whatever or Middle Eastern. So yeah, let me see what else you got to say. Yeah, I said I don't even want to go to SAS. Yeah, man, I'm not going back. I'm good. I don't hate South Africans. I just don't like how Eurocentric it is. You know, like it's basically the white man's country, and I wanted to escape that. So I'm good on that. Let me see. Congrats on securing that land. Thanks, man. You know, it was taking the money out was the most nerve wracking part because I had to. It was so annoying to keep Western Union in yourself. Going there, they're asking you hella questions. Yo, they were questioning me like I was like some scammer, bro. They were like, "What are you doing with this money? Is this really you?" I'm like, "Damn, like it's not a fake American passport, you know." Like they were acting like it was a fake passport or something. You know what I mean? It was crazy. It was a little crazy. Some people would have taken that personally, but I didn't take it personally. I understood what was going on. I'm a young African dude picking up hella money. It's sus, you know, because I'm doing multiple transactions. You get what I'm saying? To get that much bread out, you gotta do so. You gotta do a lot of transactions. So they're
You
like,
look like a young. You look like a Nigerian nigga.
yeah, yeah. That's yo, you out here scamming. Who you robbing for this money? You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's how they kind of perceive West Africans.
Yeah, they
So
not lying.
yeah, that's how they perceive West Africans as like scammers and stuff like that. They know I'm not Tanzanian, and I'm coming with American passport, and I'm like, you know, dark as hell. So like, what's going on here, buddy?
Yeah,
Like, what's going
so let me ask you this:
on?
in America, you would have got stopped.
In America,
I didn't did it
they,
before. They
you
hold
did it
on, nigga.
before?
You got a limit. You can't come back to Walmart and pick this money up until about 4 or 5 days. Don't come back.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't
Hell
know.
yeah! I picked up one time. I picked up $10,000 through Western Union. They're like, bro, you can't. You got to separate this, dog. You looking very suspicious.
Oh wow.
They don't even let you send it. So in America, you would have got it shook down.
Since we got some new people in the thing, let me show them this some of the clips of the land. I've officially bought this property. It is mine. Ooh, I'm sweating like a milk dud. Damn. Ooh, it's crazy. It's hot. But yeah, that's my.
Boy, you would have been boy. Come down here to the south, boy. You would have been darker than boy.
Yo,
Your ass would have been
I went
darker.
to basic training in San Antonio, and I did my tech school there because I was a cop. So I was cooking. I know how it is. Lackland is crazy hot, bro. I was there in the summertime doing training outside. So
Whoo. So, let me ask you
yeah.
this. Let me ask you this. Are you doing remote work out there, or you just get your military, get down, or how that?
uh, I I get my military, and now I'm getting YouTube money, and I do some other stuff online. So that's
You
what allows me to not rely solely on YouTube money. But yeah, man, like the military was definitely a good look. I am.
let me go take this ass valve real quick.
let me hit these comments. How good is Tanzania when it comes to accepting payment from foreign credit cards? I use Apple Pay every day, pretty much, bro. Like I use my Apple Card in shoppers, whatever. Now, if you go to a place that has older machines, they won't be able to help you. You would have to use like a Capital One card. You could use credit, but you'll have to use Capital One or whatever because the machine's older and they're not able to handle the Apple Card. The Apple Card is a pretty complicated card. So, but they're pretty good. Western Union is that the best way to transfer money? It is the fastest, most simplistic way to transfer money, in my opinion. I transferred a lot of money. It was like I transferred like probably like almost $50,000 Western Union to myself, and it wasn't like I said. They gave me a little hard time because I kept going back, and I'm getting large amounts of money, 10,000 today, 12,000 the next day, come back 8,000. You know, and I'm just doing it like that, and they're like, "What the fuck, this young African dude?" You know what I'm saying? Like, so they
And they
will look at it.
killing you on them taxes, killing your account with them taxes.
Oh my, yeah, they were slapping me up a little bit. Yeah, they were slapping me up. Like you're gonna eat a little bit of the money. The bank transfer, obviously, you'll get. I think it's a little bit more money. The difference between bank transfer and just debit card, uh, whatever pickup, cash pickup, it's not that big. But if you do like an Apple Pay through your Apple Pay, they definitely rob you. Let me see, dope. So after that, you refer to yourself as African. A lot of us still put it on American. Yeah, I refer to myself as African because that's what I am. You know what I'm saying? Like even though I'm American, whatever, Caribbean, whatever, but we all stem from Africa. That's how they see us as Africans. They don't see a black person and say, "Oh, you're American." They see us as pretty much displaced Africans. Once you tell them you live in America, but when they see you initially, they see you as an African. Like Chris, they might think he's from South Africa. You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to be like, "Oh, you're from America," unless if you're one of those people that are wearing like do-rags and jerseys, or like you got American flag shorts or whatever. If you're purposely making yourself stand out, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? It's you could assimilate, or you could come with your own mindset and think people are going to assimilate to you, which is not going to happen. I've seen other Americans do this, right? So now if you come here, you got a do-rag, you rocking bandanas, you know what I'm saying? You got on the jewelry. They can obviously tell you're a foreigner, and they're gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're speaking in American slang. You're making yourself hot. You know what I'm saying? And people just can't, you know, understand that. They can't. A lot of people don't have discernment. You know what I'm saying? They aren't able to be like, "Oh, okay, I'm doing this. This is how people are reacting to me because I'm this way." You know what I mean? They can't be, okay, maybe if I change this, I'll be received differently by people.
They gonna rob your ass.
Yeah, but people put themselves in that position. Like why am I wearing a Matumbo jersey and a 3-color do-rag, you know what I'm saying, and a bandana? You know what I mean?
But
Like making
but it's
myself.
crazy. It's still crazy though, Tony, that they fuck with you just because you're from America.
Yes, but it's like I do agree. Yeah, I do agree with that. But it's like you're dealing with poor people. So in America, right? If you're dealing with someone, let's say one of the little like lower class areas, right? They got a foreigner who barely speaks English, and you could tell they're a foreigner. They're gonna try to get over on them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they're gonna try to get over on them. Foreigners got over all the time in America because they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They straight get robbed for everything. We have super crooks. You know what I mean? That'll take everything from you, wipe your accounts out. You know what I mean? And they prey on foreigners. They'll prey on people from Mexico who don't really know English. They'll prey on old ass ladies, like we we're talking about. You know, like the bleaching that was happening in America before that people conveniently forgot about, but they focus on what's happening in Africa. You know, because it's anything to keep us from coming back to the motherland.
What
Pretty much.
they didn't bleach in America. They
No,
did.
there's some. I could have sworn people were bleaching like back in the day.
That's in
Like,
Florida. Florida, they
yeah,
was
I'm
bleaching.
about to say I know people were bleaching in America, bro.
Hold on. No, they don't bleach. They completely breed your ass out.
Dur-
they,
during
they're
during the during
purposely
like the
having
Elvis.
sex with, yeah, they're purposely having sex with white men to get lighter babies. Back in the day. Now it's not like that no more. You do that shit now, you getting disowned.
Okay, let me see. Is there a similar technology like M-Pesa in Tanzania? Yes. There's M-Pesa, there's T-Pesa, there's Airtel Money, there's Hollow Pesa. There's various ways to pay uh, electronically. That's what they use all the time, even in the shops. they like take the code or whatever and they put it in. But truth is, Black America is a black continent. We were never born from Africa, but I won't go there. Okay, so I have a question about that. So okay, so would you say the same for Brazil, Colombia, um, the Caribbean? Same with Dominican Republic, or whatever. We were all there because it wasn't because South America and America aren't very far, right? So
Yeah,
if we were in America, then we had to be in South America too. So we
yeah.
just automatically got enslaved everywhere on the Western Hemisphere.
Well, no, there's 100% fact that black people was in South America way before slavery. They're
No, I agree.
finding
I agree.
they're
There were
finding way
some.
more black bodies. African people have been in America for a long time.
No, I agree. I agree. There were some. But so they just automatically just said, you know what? All you blackies are slaves. It like everywhere, just turned on. Oh, black people are slaves. Black people are slaves. Oh, okay. I guess that's a different way of looking at it. I would think it would be like, to me, the Atlantic slave trade just makes more sense because it's like they would instantly have to all agree in North America, South America, and the Caribbean that we're all enslaving all the blacks that live in these places, which is also could be possible, right? It could be possible. Um, yeah, I've been a Pan Africanist for a good minute, but I just haven't been to the continent. I didn't even know about Pan Africanism until I came to Africa. Damn, how long ago was that? Almost 3 years ago. Damn. Yeah, when I came here, I started really learning about, our history, be it like African history or whatever. Um, let me see. So I'm keep looking. So okay. I'm gonna get to him in a second. Facts for the most cases, they would think you're a sincere African country based on your look. If I bump into Austin Holloman without opening his mouth, I thought he was from Zanzibar. Yeah, he does. He does actually look Tanzanian. Actually, Austin Holloman, he does look like he could be Tanzanian because there's a lot of cats that look like him out here. So that is definitely facts. He said it used to be one land. Um, Okay, so my question to that, right? All right. So why? So we had to originally come from Africa because genetically, if you do a test of my blood, my DNA, it's going to be African based, right? So we came from Africa originally, right? That's where we originally came from. We didn't originally we traveled like if you're saying we traveled from Africa to the Americas, cool. But we were all originate in Africa, right or wrong.
Well, they 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 finding more evidence. Like for instance, is a piece of Africa that's stuck underneath the Florida. They done tests and everything, so that's more evidence that it was connected. And you ever been to North and South Carolina?
I've been to North Carolina. I haven't kicked it in South Carolina, but I've driven through there. But I've been to North Carolina
They
for
are
sure.
saying the biology in South Carolina with the because when you okay when we eliminate every day, right? That elimination goes down to the bottom of the ocean. It never goes anywhere. People think it goes. That stuff goes down to the bottom of the ocean and it sits down there. They're finding that the same gut bacteria in America is the same gut bacteria that's found in a lot of places in Africa in their ocean. So at one point it was all connected, and
You talking about gut microbiomes?
yeah,
But see, okay, I get that, but black people gut microbiome is different from Europeans. So where did the Europeans originate from then? Did they come? Were they in America also, or did they come from Europe? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you have white people that's been here in America not longer than blacks, but they've been here for a long time too. But the Asians was here for a long time, but you have to look at the Native Americans. The Native Americans, they originated from Asia. They came from Asia they not originally from America. The blacks are originally from America. The African, in fact, the pygmies was one of the first people in America. That's documented.
So, what about the Aztecs and the Mayans? Were those
That
temples built by Africans, or were they built by Aztecs and Mayans?
well, everywhere we know this right now, they're finding Mayans with gold teeth in their mouth and a lot of the styles that African people have, but it seems to leave a trademark everywhere we go, which is pyramids. Pyramids are all over Africa. Pyramids are
Hmm.
all over. Look at Sudan. Sudan have more pyramids than anybody.
So
Um,
that means we had to originate from Africa, but
we traveled to
we
America. Yeah,
traveled to the Americas. Yeah,
yeah.
that's another theory. I agree that's a plausible theory because
Even the law based off a lot of African laws back in the day. If
no,
you
I
really know the law, if you really know the law, if you really know the law in America, you can get away with anything. Like, like in a lot of African, even the Moorish people, it's documented, like in the Harvard textbook, that 100% fact they was here.
so okay. I mean, because I'm listening to every theory, right? Because I don't know, we don't know, right? So I like listening to different theories. All interesting to me, right? Because there's no slave ships, right? So I do get the whole like, where are the slave ships? If we were transported from Africa, where are there's not one slave ship you can find. So it does make some sense. So I'm thinking, yes, it is possible we came from Africa to the Americas and the Caribbeans, and yes, that does make sense. But now what my boy right here said, DNA tests are a hoax. So now, when it comes to DNA tests for like paternal shit, right? Like seeing this is my father or whatever. Are those a hoax too? You know what I'm saying? Isn't it? Wouldn't it be like similar? You know what I mean? So is DNA itself a hoax?
It,
Are
it, it's
molecules hoaxes?
it's
Yeah,
not a hoax. It's not a hoax, but they can label it as anything. You got to understand too, the Africans the Africans also what you see as the Middle East today. The Africans developed the Middle East too,
yeah, I
but
know.
people don't talk about that. Black
That-
Americans originally come from the Middle East. People don't know that Black Americans and Nigerians was in the Middle East together, and that's why we have a DNA. That's why they put us on DNA tests together at a high rate, Nigerians and Black Americans. But I don't believe Black Americans stayed in Nigeria for long periods of time. I think we just have DNA for being in the same area because you have to understand a lot of Nigerians are Muslim. You know what I mean?
right.
Uh,
Northern Nigeria is where the Boko Haram people are, where they play like kind of terrorists, right?
Yeah. So, but not the Muslim religion started in Northern Africa. It didn't start in Nigeria. That from the northern, it went to the Middle East. That's how the Middle East was developed by the Northern Africans. And so somehow the Black Americans and Nigerians they got together and they had to flee, and that's how a lot of Black Americans ended up in America.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. You know what's crazy? Like These people, continental Africans, a lot of them don't even care about like their origins or histories or whatever. They know their tribal ways, but even that's starting to go away. Like tribal traditions and stuff like that starting to get phased out because everyone's stepping into the technological age. So it's gonna be a different Africa in like 20 years. I want to see what's gonna happen. Let me see. It used to be one land 100 billion years ago. Some really smart people in here. I'm glad. You know what? And this was my goal, was to attract a smarter audience. I don't want, the droolers. I like to be informed too. Like I like different theories, whatever. I mean, I like smart people. I'm not trying to talk about the price of
No, no,
coochie and
no,
shit.
no, no. Asia is really not far from America, bro. Asia is probably closer to America than Africa is.
Well, to the West Coast, yes, to the
Yeah,
West Coast,
they
to the West
you
Coast.
can walk from Asia to America. People don't know that.
Yeah, to the West Coast. Hold on, let me sip my water. I'm out here just chilling. No, but I definitely see that though, bro. Like, I like my audience, man. Like, it's small, but it's a lot of smart people in here that are very well informed.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to get.
Asia is connected through America by Alaska.
All right. Alaska's only like an 8 hour flight to Japan because I've done
Yeah,
that before. When I lived in Japan, I took a hop from Alaska. I mean, from Japan to Alaska and from Alaska to Japan. Let me see what else.
yeah.
These comments are cool. There are bigger pyramids in America than Africa. I have never went to see a pyramid. I've never went to see a pyramid. That's something I might do. I might go to Egypt in a few years, but the only reason I don't want to go to Egypt is because they're colorist as well. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to deal with colorism and get into a fight and go back to jail in Africa. That should
Ooh.
suck. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I've been trying to. That's why I try to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have no issues and end up locked up in some dumb shit. You know what I mean? In a dungeon and be mad. You know what I'm
Get your
saying? T3 and me, Wanda Diaspora Connect, look like Ghana people until you open your mouth. Yeah, that's when everybody notices you're American when you start talking, or they know, or they might not be able to say you're American, but they know you're not from Africa. You know. All right. Once I'm done, peace. Be safe out there. Oh wait, what happened? Okay, okay. All right, man. I'll holler at you, my man. Ancestral DNA, they would need to have DNA from ancient times. They don't. I thought they did. I thought they had Lucy or whatever her name was, the first human they found. Remember?
Lucy is from America, though, bro.
Oh, I thought they found her in Africa.
No, they
I
found that
don't.
in South America.
Oh, they found her in South America. Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do some more. I'll do some more looking into that. History class salute. Nigeria 50-50 Muslim and Christian. Tanzania 63%. Yeah, Tanzania definitely has more Islamic presidents. Muslim, but it happens most black. Dar, which is Muslim. Oh, okay. Dar is the Muslim city. Okay, you answered. Okay, that's cool. Okay, Asia knows how to plan as far as you can get from place to place. Alaska and Bering Strait. The Alaskan Bering Straits migration is suspect. Yeah, there's a lot of good information on here, man. You guys
I
are
don't, I,
really
I
smart.
don't know about that. It's people do go to Alaska right now, and they can go cross right over to Asia through the Bering Strait. Get on the little canoe, and you there.
What's well, I forgot the name of that piece of like land that's impassable to like get into South America from America, but you can't actually pass it. You
Because
know
of the
what I'm talking
water.
about? No, because of like the terrain is like impassable. It's like jungle and shit.
Oh man, you not boy, because South Africa.
Panama Canal, yeah, Panama
Panama
Canal.
Canal, yeah, yeah. Panama
I
Canal.
thought that
You just not crossing it. You know, my granddad, he not my real granddad, but he was my grandmother's boyfriend after my granddad passed. But
okay.
he was from down there, and shoot, he was from Panama, and shit, he used to tell me all type of stories. He like 80 some years old, but he tell me all type of stories, man, about all the animals that they have down there and stuff.
Animal. Okay. I mean, I know they have like leopards and shit. Or they had like leopards and stuff like that down there, but
The what they have left panthers, but they have a lot of exotic, poisonous, and venomous animals out there.
yeah, I don't want no smoke with that shit.
Yeah,
I don't want no smoke with that shit.
you have to know how to navigate, and you have to have immunity to the uh, environment. But for instance, camels aren't from Africa.
I really don't
Camels
know that.
camels
What from
are
the Middle
from
East?
America.
Oh, what? I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to research that. I'm gonna have to research that. Camels are from America.
Camels corn isn't from Africa either.
I'm gonna have to
Corn is
research.
from America.
You said corn?
Corn. It's not native to Africa.
I'm gonna have to look that camels thing up because I want to see where are the camels in Nevada,
I don't
Arizona?
know.
They
But
would have to be in like desert location because that's where
they can live in the cold.
camels can live in the cold as well. Where are there camels in the world where it's cold?
It's
Like
cold
snow?
in the desert at night.
No, but I'm saying like where is it like so they can live in where it's just cold, no
They can
snow,
live in
just
the cold and the hot, the heat.
okay. Oh, I'm gonna look up. I'll look into camels a little bit. I never had any interest in camels. I don't think I've ever. Oh, yeah, I have seen a camel. Yo, it's crazy, right? I forgot I rode on the back of a camel. That's crazy.
You
That's
got to
crazy.
look at the biology. The biology will tell you the real story. The people won't tell you the story.
I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it because you brought up some interesting things. I've never. I have heard that about the Moorish and shit like that, people, whatever. But you know where some of the where it comes in the. I know the history of Liberia. Um, that was just given to us after slavery, but that was supposed to be for the real repatriation. But enough slaves didn't want to go back to Africa. That's what they were saying, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like they were like, we didn't want to go back to Africa. Maybe, like you said, because we never were belonging here, whatever. That's a possible theory, whatever. But I don't know. I don't know for
Well,
sure.
well, um, um, America always been a good place for African people. Like, uh,
For
but
what people?
African people, we always invited Africans to be in America, always. But in Africa, after colonization, they have got turned against each other through tribalism. A lot of those tribes you see in Africa are very new tribes. They're not old at all, you know. And so that's why it's a lot of hostility, especially in West Africa, you know, hostility towards each other. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they fight each other all the time.
You said West Africa, they fight each other because here they're not
Yes.
fighting.
Yeah, West.
Because Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, they don't have those tribal issues. I know Rwanda had that issue, but I don't know where else in East Africa they had like they never had tribal wars here in Tanzania.
Yeah. It's some interesting stuff that goes on in Uganda. Like, it's
I
some
want to
interesting
see.
stuff goes on in Uganda, man. Like, for instance, You know, Uganda was supposed to be home of the small hats.
So when you talk about these tribes are new, how many years are you talking new?
I'm talking about less than 500 years old new.
Okay, so that
After
maybe you're talking about West Africa.
after after colonization.
Because there's a tribe here called the Hazabe. They eat like monkeys and shit like that. They live in the jungle and shit like that. And
Yeah,
that tribe is theorized from remains they found to have been around since the beginning of the later Stone Age, 50,000 years ago.
yeah. And
So,
like a lot of the I don't know too much about because you got to understand that um they was colonized by two different people, two, three, four different people sometimes. You know what I mean? But West Africa was colonized by the British. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And the British and that part of Africa was colonized by essentially their own people.
Well, they were also colonized by the Portuguese as well
There's,
and the French.
there's,
So,
but the Arabs had a bigger hold on them.
because the British took over South Africa as well. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
they pretty much the colonizers just divided up Africa, and they all had their little pieces of
yeah,
Africa. But East Africa just happened to pretty much stay mainly Middle Eastern, except for like certain parts. Obviously, there's the Western influence in some of these countries. You know what I mean? They got the religion here, right? Catholicism, Christianity. That's
yeah.
from the Europeans. But yeah, it's they don't even care about any of this shit. Like
Yeah.
realistically, the Tanzanians they don't give a fuck about none of this historical shit because they're more concerned about the present, present day issues.
Well, if you don't know the past, your ass ain't gonna know the present either. You got to know
Well,
some about
they
the reason why. Let me tell you the reason why. It's
yeah.
because you're gonna have when that country, like for instance, when they had that good president,
Mhm,
um, when they had that good president,
mhm.
guess what? You know, right? And so if they don't learn from that, it's gonna keep happening again. And
It's
they
gonna
gonna
keep
be
happening.
like,
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
keep
keep
happening.
happening. They're gonna be like, well, I'm just worried about the president. Oh, you better learn who you dealing with, the history of the people you dealing with.
But America's been doing that though. They've been like doing coup d'etats and stuff like that, dethroning people, putting in puppet presidents. It's just nothing they can do about it. What are you gonna do against America, bro?
Let me tell you, bro. Honestly, bro, it's not America, bro.
No, yeah,
America, America
huh.
don't care. America doesn't. People give America a bad rap. America really don't care what's going on in Africa. The people,
I
the hold
disagree
on,
because
hold
they.
on, hold
Okay,
on.
go ahead.
The people who over the Americans care about what's going on in Africa.
Yes, yes,
And those goes back to those same people that's in Palestine.
yes. The people that
They
run the world.
they don't white Americans could probably literally care less. They have some involvements, but they really don't care about what's going on. Like if Africa would have been advanced if we can keep those people in Palestine out of our business.
But they
The,
control. You're talking about the people that control, like J.P. Morgan Chase, things like that. Like they control the banks, whatever, whatever, right? But they control America's military, and that's how they enforce their will. Because I was in the military, so I know that America's military has some things to do with presidents being killed. Look at Gaddafi. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a hand in that shit. You know what I mean? Those are our special agents doing these missions. You know what I'm saying? Those are our people going hunting and shit like that. You know what I mean? Who else are you gonna trust Who else is trained like that? You know what I mean?
Nobody, bro. I
No
be
one else.
telling South Africa trying to get into it in America. I'm like, bro, that's a bad idea, bro. Y'all,
They're gonna get
like, bro,
destroyed.
y'all not ready, bro. Like, y'all are.
But
Y'all think
but it's
y'all
not
ready?
them. It's not
It,
them. It's the like you talking about. It's the people in power. It's not the actual everyday. The everyday citizen doesn't give a fuck. They're worried about
yeah.
their families and shit like that. It's the people in power. That's who we're referring to. I'm not referring to the everyday citizen. The everyday citizen doesn't care. They're worried about what's going on in their immediate life. Let me read this. Tanzanian government abolished tribalism, and everyone sees it as one Tanzanian. The founder of the nation, one Julius Nevada achieved approach cognitive adaptive. Okay. That's why. Because I'm like, yo, they don't care about tribes in Tanzania at all. Like, they don't care what tribe you're from. Nothing. Certain tribes are known for certain things. So if you're like being really cheap or whatever, they might say, oh, this person has to be Chaga or something. But that's it. They're just known for certain things. But do you see a lot of elders there, like 60? You see elders, but most of these countries have a lot of young people. I think East Africa has like the youngest population of Africans. I believe. I think the average age or whatever was like, because you gotta remember, people have like 8 kids. My girl's mother has 6 kids, and she's only like 46. Yeah, man, she has six
Damn.
kids. She has 6 kids, bro. She just had a kid last year. Was it last year, the year before? Nikki, the little baby that be in my some of my videos. But yeah, man, people here have a lot of children. It's normal. Like average amount of kids is probably like 4 people
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Average like 4 kids,
Bro. Yeah, that's like America back in the day.
Yeah, man, very
You,
family oriented.
America back in the day, I don't care what nobody say. America back in the day, in that silent generation after slavery, that was the best. That was some of the best group of black people to ever walk the planet.
It looked like it, the depiction I've seen, but we don't know, how I wasn't around it, but I've talked to OGs, like even that I've been around since the 60s or whatever, and when I was in the military or whatever, and they were telling me like, you used to be able to go to work in America for the government, and you could bring like your little flask with liquor and be at your desk getting smashed doing your work or whatever. It was a different
W-
time. Yeah.
Well, people don't know this, but America, the United States of America, is owned by the British. So sometimes you can't tell who's who's working the small hats of the British. So you can't. People have to understand America is so complex to the point where the average person, it would take you a lifetime to understand what's going on. So our military is controlled by one half, the Navy is controlled by one half, small hats, and then the other side is controlled by the British. So, our laws is based upon the British. So you have to blame them for a lot of the tyranny that's going on in America. It's not just America, bro.
Of
It's
course.
it's they are owned by the British, and that's a fact. That's why we
But
pay so much
look at South
taxes.
Africa.
We going back to the taxes, going back to the laws, the bar exam.
Hmm.
The bar exam. The judges is on the bar stand for something in British, and that connects back to the Romans. And that, bro, it's just so complex.
But
Even
look at
white
the word.
people, even white
Look,
people expose that stuff.
but look at the word misogyny. The history of the word misogyny. It's a Greek word. So all that. So, but look at South Africa. Who controls South Africa? The British. South Africa
Yeah,
is literally Queen's bitch.
yeah.
So, it, but that's who started feminism, all that stuff. Look. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn, it looks like I'm losing viewers. He said, yeah. Let's go back to talking about let's talk about what's going down. But yeah, so I bought the land, guys. You know, building my house. I'm gonna keep everybody updated about what's going on with building my house. Yeah, my bad about the viewer thing. And that's what happens. I get off topic because I end up. This is like when I'm by myself, I'm rolling, right? But
Yeah,
when people are here, we have a conversation, we have a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
that's what it's
I
made
kind
for,
of
bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So and it's positive black dialogue. You know what I mean? Even if we don't agree on everything, you know, we hear each other out, we listen. It's all love. So that's just the kind of platform I'm trying to maintain a pro Afrocentric platform. Obviously, there's going to be some things I talk about that people aren't going to agree with. He said, Tanzanian booty. Hey, Tanzanian booty crazy, though,
Boy,
man.
that's what I'm trying to tell Pat. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to go out there and settle down, bro. I'm trying to get me a family and just chill, man. Like Tony. I just want to be like Tony, man.
Hey, man, you could do it, bro. You know what
But
I'm saying?
the only thing about it is the language barrier. Sometimes the
Yeah, there is a language barrier. Yeah, there is
the
a language barrier.
cultural
Not
barrier, like I'm an ignorant Black American, so
the, cult-
like
the cultural barrier is worse than the language barrier. The cultural barrier is definitely worse than the language barrier. If you just use proper English, they will understand you. You know, like so, just replacing certain words. Like they might not know ain't, but if you say do not or something, you know what I
it's
mean?
so hard for me to use proper English because I'm from the South, but
Right, and right. But also, people from the South do better in Africa than people from the North, like me, the Northeast. You know what I'm saying? Because the South, you already relax. It's a relaxed environment. You come into another relaxed environment. You know what I'm saying? That you have Southern hospitality. People here are very hospitable. So a lot of times, people from the South end up, really liking this.
I
Unless
can wait. Like I don't like the rush, bro. Like my life,
yeah,
like
there's no rushing. Yeah, the only
I don't care about waiting an hour for food, bro. I don't.
yeah, right. The only way I would say the only people from the South that might not like it are the people that are more into, I guess, the stereotypical Black American way of life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you're into the whole like throwing up gang signs and all that shit, the gold teeth and fucking doing all that shit,
Hey,
it's
hey,
not for you.
the
I'm
money
just saying it's not
phone.
for you.
Hey, the money phone.
It's not for you. But that's okay. There are places that where this is cool. You know what I mean? But that's cool. There's a place for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much what you're looking for. You know what I mean? I don't knock anybody's preferences. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I like that other people won't like, and vice versa.
Top
But what do you think?
yeah, yeah. Where
Huh?
he want to go? What country you want to go to?
Pat?
No, no. Tropicaya.
Oh yeah. Tropical. What? Yeah, I'm interested too. This is a pretty smart guy. I want to see where he's going in Africa. You know what I'm saying? People talk about like going to the Gambia, but I have no interest in such small countries.
No.
Like I have. Oh, you're going to Kenya? Okay, yeah. He'll enjoy it. Yeah, I don't like small countries, man. I don't like small countries. People get to know you really easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a ghost out here in Tanzania, man. I'm a specter. I move. Nobody really. You know what I'm saying? You don't really remember me or nothing like that. So many other black people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like
You
moving like
you
that.
hey, you just like that New York lifestyle, bro. You live just like a New Yorker.
Oh yeah, I just be yeah. I mean, I keep it moving and shaking, bro. I don't really like what I'm saying. But some people, it depends. Like it just depends. It just depends, like what type of New York you're, because there are those ignorant, loud, belligerent New Yorkers, and they like yeah, you see them, and then everybody's like staring at them. I actually like those people because they take attention off me. So when I
Yeah.
see like American with the American flag do rag and the shit like that, I'm like, oh yeah. Everybody looking at him, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do and go back home. You know what I mean? Like I don't like all eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Even this YouTube shit, The only reason I'm doing this is for monetary gain. You know, I don't really care about clout. It does nothing for me. I don't need, you know, like, oh, you're so awesome. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to take care of my family, live a good life. Let me see. I'm coming to Dar next week. I'll hit you up. Okay, yeah, man. Hit me on Instagram. Yeah, we could probably meet up at the. Well, we definitely could meet up at the gym. You know what I'm saying? If you're a gym goer, we could definitely meet up. I go to Azora Fitness. It's in near Mikocheni. It's a good gym. So do reviews. Do reviews. What do you want me to do reviews on? Like food and stuff like that? What type of reviews you want to see? What type of reviews you want to see? Let me know. Let me know. Chris, what countries are you interested in before I end the line? Let's run a little longer. What countries are you interested in?
Yeah, bro, you got to do more food reviews.
Food
You got,
reviews.
but
The
anyway,
restaurants are trash though. Like, I'll be honest. Like, the restaurants in Tanzania are pretty trash, bro. Like, I don't. I gotta show you. Do I have my street food? Ooh, I got a sensitive stomach. I really trying to.
yeah,
Yo, my wife make all my meals. Like, let me show you all my freezer. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me flip this around. You know what I mean? My wife make all my meals. Got my ribeyes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you
yeah,
taught her how to make some ribeyes.
yeah, bro. She makes me what? She makes some from YouTube. I got it on YouTube learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have gourmet meals every day. You know?
You put
Like,
look, you teach her how
yeah,
to cook American food. Look at you.
yeah, yo,
I
you
want
know
it.
that's my thing. I'm in Africa eating American or Western style. Well, not even just Western, like Chinese food. I have making
Yeah.
like Chinese food stuff like that. Just shit on YouTube. You know,
People
Italian
don't
food.
realize. I don't think Africans realize how good Black Americans can cook, especially down south.
Way better than them. Africans can't cook worth damn.
They
Yeah.
don't believe. Now West Africans can cook, but
I don't know. I haven't had, but South Africans can cook. South Africans can cook. South African food. I would say Uganda, the restaurants were fire, but TZ restaurants are trash. For the most part.
I tell them all the time, the
Yeah.
Caribbeans and Black Americans are the best
Oh,
cooks.
oh yeah,
We
yeah,
the
yeah.
best cooks.
Hands down, hands down. Because Africans, especially East Africans, don't use like seasonings and shit like that. So they just use salt. That's
No,
it.
you can't do that shit.
That's how they do it in the village, bro. So they're not using all those other spices and shit. That shit's expensive. They eat basic.
Bro, onion powder, garlic powder.
They don't use none of that shit. Not really. Not really. Food or walking videos for. Okay, I mean, have you? Do I need to do more videos? Like my walk. I thought I did. I did some out. I do some outside content. You know. Wait,
Yeah.
what is? Why did you Africans let Whitney take y'all land and resources when y'all have more numbers? Because they had guns. The white people had guns.
And they had other Africans.
And they had other Africans. They armed up to help them. So, they had the numbers, the resources. Like I guess Africans weren't prepared for guns and muskets and shit like that. Like they came in. They probably came in dumping. I thought TZ had better food than Kenya. Yes, TZ does have better food than Kenya. Kenya's restaurants. Me being there, I did not like the food. It gave me
You
very bad.
run.
It just was like I just had stomach problems. It was very similar to the village type effect I had when I was ordering food. And I did not like, but also, and this is just me being fair, I don't like outside food like that. I prefer, unless it's very fire, because people in restaurants don't care that much. Not like your woman or your mother. You know what I'm saying? When I go back to America, my mother makes my meals too. You know what I'm saying? Like her husband be mad, but oh wow. Yeah, man.
Her husband mad because she make you food.
Yeah, because she cooked for me more than she cooked for him. That's why.
You not
That's
that
why.
nigga, bro. You just a placeholder.
You know what I mean? So, but it's all good though, man. You know, she be hooking it up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate. If I go to your house and you cook for me, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather that than eat outside food. You know, I don't like outside food like that. That shit fucks with my stomach sometimes. How does the beef compare to U.S. beef? Way better. Beef outside of the U.S. is just gonna be better. Let's see. The salads are better. I don't like Swahili salads. Like my girl makes them for herself sometimes. Like they cut up like their salads are weird. So they'll have like tomato cut up, cucumber, just a bunch of other stuff, and it's like, ugh. It's like
If
it's like a Mexican salad almost. We said what?
if America had the quality in organic food as Tanzania, it would be no competition.
Yeah, but we got all that GMO, HMO shit, whatever that fucks you up.
Yeah.
Um, African folks have no power. They let the white man steal the natural resources. Not just the white man. The Asians are here. Indians are here. You know what I mean? They're here taking all the resources for sure. But I would say there are those Africans that are. You can't. People forget there are very rich Africans. You know what I'm saying? There's Africans that own gold, like land with hella gold and shit like that. You know what I mean? They own that shit. So they're able to just take gold at their leisure. So they're really, really rich. There are some really, really rich. Need my Cajun seasoning. I don't know if I've seen any Cajun seasoning here in Tanzania.
Look at you. He wants some he wants some Cajun and see.
I'm not sure if they have Cajun. I don't like spicy food though. You know what I'm saying? That shit will have your ass on fire. Like I don't really do spicy food, but I have a
Yeah.
sensitive stomach. The military food fucked my stomach up. Yeah, man. That's why I have like a certain diet I try to stick to. Even eating like too much candy and shit will fuck me up. I love sugar and shit. That's why I had to reduce it. Let's see what else we got. African folks think they're a culture, but they copy Black Americans. Everyone copies Black Americans. Everyone copies Black Americans. Everyone. They like as far as like trending and shit like that. You see those Japanese people doing all those breakdance moves and shit like that, Chinese or whatever. They cold with it, but they got it from Americans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Black Americans have the strongest culture. Whether you want to agree if it's good or bad, we have the strongest culture in the world. It probably ever in existence.
the most
Other than
influential culture. Yes,
the most
I would say
influential.
influential.
Yeah.
Definitely the most influential culture. I'm gonna stay on here for until 2 hours, so 20 more minutes, and then because I'm gonna go to the gym. It's still early right now. I don't
You
even
ain't
think.
gonna lift nothing. You ain't gonna lift nothing. You
Nah, I'm
weak.
gonna run today. I'm doing legs. I'm gonna do legs. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do some
You,
legs.
how
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
do.
run and do leg day at the same time, man? What's wrong with you, man?
I'm gonna do leg day, and I'm gonna
You
lay
ain't gonna
down.
squat nothing but that 135.
Yup. I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna do the 135. You know what I'm saying? I'll be humble. I like to walk afterwards. I don't be doing legs to the point where I can't walk. I don't like when you sitting down and you're like, oh, like you feel that. You
The
know?
Tanzanian dude gonna come whoop your ass, man.
That's it. Hey, your legs are done. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing. Kenya don't sell no pork. Um, I'm pretty sure they sell pork because they sell pork. I got pork in my freezer. I
Yeah,
got
they
pork.
sell pork in Kenya.
They gotta sell pork. I got pork bacon. I got hella pork bacon in my freezer. Let me see what else we got. So y'all African folks should not have anything to say about Black Americans. Um,
Nigga, I'm Black American. What you talking about?
hey, I identify as African. but I am an American. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's talking about me, but at the same time, like people can have
Boy, it's a lot of heat between the Africans
people can
and
have.
it's a lot of on the internet right now. There's a lot of beef between Black Americans and Nigerians, boy.
Um, internet. It's internet beef though. I don't think that's because I meet Nigerian dudes all the time, but they think I'm Nigerian, but they know I'm American when I start talking. But they be cool,
Nah, it
man.
ain't just on the internet, bro. It's real life.
Uh, Africans are lazy. Nah, Africans work 6 days a week, bro. Africans work 6 days a week. The only lazy Africans are the ones that come from like rich homes, and that's just because they don't have to work as hard. But remember, there is no governmental assistance here. You got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? You want something, you got to go earn it yourself. So I don't agree with Africans are lazy. Africans are hella hardworking. These dudes are building roads with no like machinery. They're out there just in the
I
sun.
think Africans work hard, but working hard and being innovative is two different things.
They're not innovative. No, they're not innovators. No, we are the innovators. The
Yeah.
West is the innovators. So yeah, of course. They're not innovators, but they are hard workers. They're not in it. They don't think outside the box.
Yeah.
They think within the box.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest difference I would say. And I'm talking in general. I'm not talking about everyone. Obviously, there are superior thinking people in every society, but the general person, everyday person, just thinks within the box. They're not thinking, oh, okay, let me do this to get more or whatever. Yeah, I mean, they're just doing the simplistic. TV has better food, bro. Canes mix everything together, right? So yeah, I don't like Kenyan food. I didn't like Kenyan food. Was tearing my stomach up when I was in Kenya, bro. Whew, that was crazy. Why do African folks flee to Black Americans? They go there to make money. You know what I mean? And same with Caribbeans. Caribbeans. Same with South Americans. They go to North America to get money. That's
Bobby Land's Fanfield. He, we he's a Tariq Nasheed fan, and I am too. I fuck with Tariq, especially
I
with the
don't even
he.
know who that is. Who is Tyreek?
You
I've
probably
heard of
don't,
him. I've heard of him, but
but a lot of Africans have a lot of beef with Black Americans, boy. And we like a lot of times we don't be saying shit about Africans, like not East Africans, of course. So Tanzania, you'll never hear somebody in Tanzania talk about somebody in Black America.
no,
Like I never heard it, never seen it.
no, they don't care. They just don't care. Like
Yeah,
they don't care about what's going on in any other country besides
yeah,
what's going on. They don't care what's going on in Kenya, and that's right next door. They don't care what's going on in Uganda. They just
yeah,
don't care about anything besides their own country. They're
yeah.
very like personal country.
A lot of African people look down on Black Americans.
You know what? Okay, me being a dark skinned dude from New York, I know why though. It's because we talk a lot of shit. Oh damn, buddy, work. Okay, I got your email, Nick. Then you work out every day, bro. I only do like 4 days a week, bro. Well, I do push-ups every day, but in the gym, I only did like 4 days a week. Um, but what it is they understand English and they hear the African booty scratchers. They see
That is a
the
joke just
mimicking
in
African.
America, bro.
No, but I'm saying like online people doing like clicking noises and stuff, trolling Africans and stuff like that. They see that because that's where Ugandans seen and like because they would say this is just from my firsthand experience. Like when they would like say something about you Black Americans, it would be because like they'd be like, Chance the Rapper said he built the first hospital in Uganda. You know what I mean? And they take that as disrespect. Because it's like, damn, you're saying like you guys coming over here doing everything for us. You know what I'm saying? They understand English, you understand? So they hear the shit people say, like Charleston White, when he's talking about dirty foot, ashy foot Africans, they hear that. I've seen Africans in the comments under his videos, and that they're creating a divide. You know what I'm saying? They're creating a
Well,
divide.
you gotta understand where Charleston White is from too.
Okay.
Charleston White is from Dallas. A lot of
Mhm.
Africans are in Dallas, and it's a lot of tension between African American people and people and Nigerians in Texas. People don't understand that
I didn't know that.
we're really beefed out.
I didn't know that. I
Like,
didn't.
but so you'd never see a Black American say that in Louisiana or Mississippi or Alabama. You never, Georgia. You never see them say that. Talk about Africans. African booty scratcher. That shit comes from a movie, bro. That shit don't comes from a you seeing an African and oh yeah, that's an African booty scratcher. That ain't where they come from. But when I have seen Africans saying they would sell Black Americans on the slave trade. Again,
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I've seen
I didn't
them
know.
saying we need to make plans to sell them.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It, it,
But
it's it,
that's West Africa though.
it's
Like
some
East
point
Africa.
Somalia and
Somalia don't even want to be African though. Some like other Africans don't even like Somalis. So
yeah,
that's different. So Somalia wants to annex themselves from Africa, even though they're just like Egypt though. You know what I'm saying? So
Egypt is done, bro. Egypt is a thing of the past.
but where's guys? He said when I go to Africa, I be eating a lot but losing weight. Yeah, it's just because the food is natural. Unless if you're eating candy, like the only time I was gaining weight was when I was eating pancakes every day and French toast every day. I did that for like 2 months, like a couple years ago, and I was gaining some weight. But yeah, if you're eating good food, you'll be cool. You'll be cool. Um, Let me see. I'm still hitting these comments. Uganda Nile perch is fire. I haven't been there. Let me see. Why do African women have big, huge booty? It's a rare natural beauty. I don't know, man. They got it out here, man. Like they just walking around with donkeys. You know what I'm saying?
It used to be like that back in the day in Louisiana, but not no more.
Like, parts of America, yeah, they got them things, but
But
that
only
BBL,
thing about Black American women when it look good, phew, boy, when they have that onion on there, it look good. You know what I mean?
definitely. Oh, okay. Tropic left. Bro, it was good chopping it up with y'all. I caught the guy called the live. He said, "Hey man, yo, thank you for tuning in, man. I know a lot of people are live right now. I picked like the craziest time to go live. There's a lot of people live right now, bro. Everybody, QB Passport Flex is live. Zoom is live. God damn, man.
Man,
Everybody's live.
and you
I'm
ain't
thinking,
gonna get out of. I want to hit up Japan with you, but you ain't trying to go.
I ain't going back to Japan. Hell no. Yo, Travelversity going back to Japan. Hit him up. He'll
Oh,
do that.
you boring now, dog.
I'm
We need to
super bored.
all we
I'm super bored. I don't do shit. I mean, like, I'm super boring, bro. I don't really. That's what I be like. My life is pretty. It's really simplistic. I just literally chill every day. Bobby Lane Stanfield's a troller. Don't pay no attention to him. He is closed minded. I think he's from Mike TV channel. He is looking for attention. I don't even know who Mike TV is. I gotta maybe I
my,
thought I did good market analysis by finding some channels, but there's so many channels, bro. I gotta see who Mike TV is because I've heard his name before. And what's the other dude you said? Tariq Nasheed. What is his channel about?
he, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Okay,
You if you too late. You years late, bro. You
I am.
years
Hello.
late. And bro, it's a lot of beef between African American people and African people. Like
You know
it's
why?
a It's beef, like it's real beef.
It's because I stay out the way, bro. Like
Look,
I
look,
don't.
look, look how
You know
what's the
what?
name got did. Look how Willie got did when he went to Nigeria.
What happened with Willie and I didn't see. You know, I don't. I be in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like I be doing so much. Sometimes I
Man,
forget. Did
Willie
you,
almost got caught up. Boy, Willie almost got caught up bad. He almost got caught down bad, boy. He almost got caught, bro. They charged him for everything, letting the Chinese people just walk through. He got a laptop, charging you for that. Got new shoes on, charging you for that. Didn't want him to get off the plane, dog. They did him bad. They did him bad, dog.
I heard Nigeria sucks though.
That bro,
I've never really good
they did
about
him
it.
bad, bro. His girl, the Nigerian girl, had to get her mom and them to straighten the situation out.
That's a
Like
terrible
I
experience.
thought Willie wasn't gonna get back home. Like we gonna have to send him some money to get back home because they took $2,000 from him and everything, bro.
That's why
Yeah,
I didn't go. I looked at Airbnbs in Nigeria when I first came to Africa. When I was in South Africa, I was lost because I was like, I hate this place. I need to figure out where I'm going next. And I was looking around in Nigeria, like the minimum Airbnb price for a good one for a month was like $2,500. I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that.
hell no.
I'm Tanzanian. I watch my TV. I laugh a lot at this stuff. Be talking about sometimes he is race hustler. He understands Black American emotions and know how to trigger them to PayPal money. He wants to be, yeah, and that's another thing about us Westerners. We're so emotional. If you could play on people's emotions, and I think that's what it is too. Why some people have issues with passport bro YouTubers because they're playing on your emotions, your wants and your needs, your desires. And it's so easy to manipulate people, especially sexually frustrated men. It's so easy just to, you know what I mean, those spin some bullshit together. Cause I could hire like different girls and stuff like that and be like, yeah, this is my second wife, my third wife, and give them money and whoop de whoop and run a show like that. But it just wouldn't represent what I have accomplished in my life so well and what I'm trying to do now with my family. Now, if I didn't have this family, oh yeah, y'all will be talking about me on YouTube for
look,
sure.
look,
For sure.
look,
I'll
look.
be
I think Black people in general are emotional.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
African
I
people are
mean,
emotional as hell. Like
I would say the West African people are more emotional. I would say East Africa people have more emotional intelligence than any other place I've been. Like people are very stoic. Like they don't even raise their voices when they're talking. You know,
let me tell
if
you
you
about let me tell you about East Africa though. They don't like taking accountability for some of the fucked up shit they be doing. And then when you call them out on it, they blame you. They would do that shit in a minute, bro. At least in Kenya. At least in
give me an
Kenya.
example.
Okay, you'll be like, somebody asks you for some money. I ain't
Hmm.
got no money. They'll be like, you don't love me. I'm like, how I don't love you because I won't see you money. No, you fucked off. I seen you on your status at the club. You should have used the money that you had then to buy whatever you needed. Oh, you think you better than me because you're from America? No,
You
no.
talking of course though. I mean, you talk or not like whore like girls. You know what I'm saying? Like so yes, that's those are the ones. You know what I mean? That's you will experience that with those type of people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like yeah, you will. I haven't experienced that in Tanzania, but I have experienced Uganda where they're like giving money.
Oh,
But they're
Uganda got it bad. Uganda got it bad. They got it bad out there. But I think Kenya is more in dysfunction than Black America. I really do.
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know. I can't. I haven't lived in Kenya long enough to speak on that.
bro, Kenya is in disrepair. Like it's. I think it's more single mothers in Kenya than it is in Black America.
You said there's more single what?
Single mothers.
No way. Black America has like
Yes, yes,
70% single
yes.
mothers.
Look, I'm telling you.
No way.
I'm telling you for a fact.
If you're talking about
Every
Nairobi,
Kenyan girl. No,
if
no,
you're talking about
no.
Nairobi,
I'm talking about all over. Every girl. I'm talking about from Turkana to Mombasa. From because um from what from Kasumu to Somalia. They have a huge amount of single mothers in Kenya. In fact, I'm not down in the Kenyan people, but they have voted them the most irresponsible men in Africa.
okay. Kenya is close. It is close. It is close. They're about 60%. So they are close to America. America is just a few percent. Black America just a few percent higher, but
The reason why I say is because the reason why I say that in Black America they make you be single parents. Like
yeah, yes,
there
yes.
is nothing in Kenya stopping you from
No,
being
yeah,
a dad. The laws don't even go against. Like a lot of these black men are forced. We have the most involvement out of any group of men in America in our children's life.
I
In
agree with that.
Africa, bro, I'm telling you, it's by far Kenya is about to fall. Like it's about to come another South Africa.
It's looking like it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, with the westernization, but but Kenya is more of a matriarch. That's why I didn't like it. There's more. The women aren't as submissive and as humble as like Tanzanian or Ugandan women. That's another reason why Kenyan dudes come here to find wives. They go to Uganda to find wives because they don't want to deal with what they got there. But on a positive note, Kenyan women are very educated. They're very smart. It's just, I think with that, they become a little difficult to deal with because they may think they're smarter or more educated than the man. You know what I mean? That's a problem. But it's more of a matriarch there in Kenya. Definitely, women do more run their relationships in Kenya, and I think in Africa, men aren't really jacking that. That's why the single mother rate is so high in Kenya, in my opinion. You know
Yeah, it's getting bad in Kenya, man.
what I mean? But they're just copying America though. Like that's all it is. It's becoming like South. I just hope the violence doesn't hit Kenya. If the violence hits Kenya, then it's going to be a problem. But as
You've
long
been seeing
as
the women getting murdered.
I thought that was in West Africa, like in Gambia or
No,
something.
that shit been happening in Kenya, bro.
I think I heard something about that. I think I did
Yeah,
hear
bro.
something.
Their men and women are at each other's neck right now.
Yeah, I
The
see. Like,
Nigerians going over there spending all their money on their women turning against their men, white men. Now you got black Americans that's going over there like me, and I'm just knocking their chicks down, bro. I'm just not having any.
uh, you,
I'm not having any disregard. Like a lot of shit that you can do.
mhm.
Um, a lot of shit that's going on. That Tanzania ain't having that shit. You know what I mean? They Tanzania they gonna lay down that law, but um, in Kenya it's getting bad, man.
No, a dude in the gym told me like Canes are running to Tanzania now because of some stuff that's go. I know they're having a lot of like political instability there. You know, it's a lot of shit going on. But I don't pay attention because I don't live there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't affect me. But you know, you guys going there on vacation. If it starts to, I hope it doesn't get. I pray it doesn't get hostile because brothers need a place to go. Kenya is cool now. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about getting robbed, shot, jumped, or nothing like that. It's cool. It is a little Western, but it's still very cool. You're not going to, people are looking for perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so real about talking about Tanzania, the negatives and the positives, because I don't want people to be like, man, Traveling Tony said it was perfect there. And it's not, you know?
He said it was gonna be good out there, but
Yeah, like,
I got
just
scammed. Yeah, you gonna get scammed. You ain't in that shit until you get scammed. you know?
you know what's crazy? I never got scammed. I just think it's how like you are you experienced with overseas? Are you experienced with with people? If you're not, then you're gonna get scammed. You know what I'm saying? If you're not experienced with dealing with people in foreign countries, doing business in foreign countries, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna get scammed. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if you are, you're not gonna get. I haven't got scammed. Everybody was telling me when I was buying my land, you're gonna get robbed. You're gonna get robbed. You gotta be careful. Even her family were like, you gotta be careful with getting robbed. You gotta be careful with getting robbed. But no one had any real concrete solutions to avoid being robbed. You get what I'm saying? No one had
Yeah.
no real solution. How do you really avoid it? There's no real way to avoid it besides like discernment, as I was speaking about earlier. Like, this seems fishy or this seems legit. You get what I'm saying? But not a lot of people can rely on their instincts like that because people get sucked into like the euphoric feeling of doing something. You know what I mean? Or they're too paranoid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard. That's why people discernment is another good skill. Besides conflict resolution, people need discernment. They need to be able to be like, seems fishy. Or okay, this looks good. Good. You know what I mean? Like people are missing that skill these days. And I
Man,
think
but
it's
look how what's the name got did. I mean, bro, like go ask Willie what happened in Nigeria. And
yeah, oh. I'm
and
gonna
and,
ask him.
and, and he would tell you like, bro, Willie bro, he lost a lot of money
It's sad, bro. Sorry about
just
that.
passing through.
Oh, he was just transferring through. He wasn't even staying there.
Like they didn't want to. They didn't even want him to go outside the country once he got there to get out the motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
Like
Damn.
they did Willie bad, bro. I'll never go to Nigeria. How
I
they
had
treat
no.
Black Americans? Hell no, never.
I have
Ghana
no interest.
either. Ghana either.
Yeah, I'm good on Ghana too. I have no interest on West Africa at all. I mean, I'm not knocking the people that are interested in West Africa. If you're interested in West Africa, cool, go. But I'm not interested in West Africa at all. I'm gonna be in East Africa until I can't anymore, either through death or whatever. You know what I mean? I prefer to die here and be buried here. You know what I'm saying? It's where I got, you know what I mean, where I have my kids, all that shit. So ain't
Yeah.
nowhere else in the world, you feel me? That's just me personally. I mean, I'm the type of dude, like, okay, it's the difference if, like, I had, like, a one night stand or something, somebody was trying to keep me,
Uh-huh.
you know, baby or whatever. But if I agree to have a baby and stuff like that, I'm going to give it my all. You know what I mean? My kid's going to get my all. But now if it's, like, a one night stand and some chick trying to, like, trap me, she won't see me again. I don't know you. I never agreed to that. You know what I mean?
Bro, come
but
on, bro.
I'm just
Bro,
being
you so
real.
fucked up.
If I'm in a relationship and I agree to have this kid, whatever, I'm gonna give you everything, every dollar I got. But not a rando, not some jump off though. Hell no, there's no way. I don't care if people get mad. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What
My
it
boy
is.
is so fucked up, dog.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking shit. If I was actually in that position, I'd probably be different. You know what I mean? You see the baby in your face. I'm like, oh man, I'm really a
Don't
soft heart. Yeah, man.
don't go over there and fucking that shit up.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No,
See, and that's another thing too. Like, people have problems with YouTubers and what they're doing. If the country doesn't mind what someone is doing, then it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But now when people are going against like let's say some gay dudes in Tanzania, some gay American dudes, homosexuals, whatever the proper word, queer, whatever, right? And they're like, holding hands and doing gay stuff on YouTube in Tanzania. The people in the country are going to have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? More so than a guy dealing with escorts or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's like really against what they believe. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I don't do anything to where like the country is gonna be like, yo, we need you out of here. You know what I'm
Like no,
saying?
like not today, not tomorrow, nigga. Like
Yeah,
right now.
out of here. Yeah, I'm like, ooh, I was fucking this life. Yeah. I don't do nothing crazy, and that's what I think people should focus on when they're critiquing other YouTubers and their behavior within the country. If the country doesn't care, you shouldn't care. So it is,
Facts.
because if the country cared, that motherfucker would be hemmed up.
Yep.
They would go get your ass.
Do the Tanzanians hem anybody up every now and then?
If you're doing something, if you're doing some gay shit, one dude got deported for having. So it was some white dude, American dude, he was living here for like 10 years or whatever, and he had 3 husbands.
Oh,
So, but this is the thing, though, right? I guess it must have been like some poor guys or whatever, younger guys. They were young, maybe like 20s or whatever. So one of the guy's mothers followed him to see where he was going, and because the parents don't agree with homosexuality at all. So when they found out the son was a part of a homosexual harem, they contacted the authorities and they got that dude removed from the house. He went to jail, got kicked out of the country, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that shit. It's
damn.
against the country. You know what I mean? It's really against the country doing shit like that. So shit like that is when the country will get involved and really do you dirty. Like me, I'm not doing shit. They're not looking for me. I'm not doing shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're doing shit against their laws, they will hem you up. They will hem you up. But yeah, man, let me holler at you, bro. I'm about to start the day and shit, man. Thanks for pulling up, man. Next time, when you we gotta do a dual live, bro. Are you
Okay.
monetized?
Hell no.
Yeah, we get your watch hours up. Do some live streams, bro. Get your watch hours up, man. That's how I did it.
Bro, we gonna have to get on that motherfucker, dog.
But you probably, for it to really blow up, you're gonna have to like cam up and shit and probably
Yeah.
talk, that people really be like locked in, especially when you get to Kenya, it's gonna be fire. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna holler at you, man. I'm getting off here.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Peace. Good looking.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.